do. It's a sad day for us. With the news coming out of Yountville this evening. But you know what she said, it's spot on what we do. We go further than that, and probably most VFWs. I'm also the district senior vice commander, so I cover an area from San Francisco to Byron, as well as being the post commander. I'm in several other groups, and I work with everybody. I see everybody in here that I've worked with, or I am working with, or we will be working with, from different nonprofit organizations and whatnot. We do a lot of stuff with the local schools, with Brentwood Powell, the PD. But our main focus, like she said, is on helping veterans. And a lot of people look at us thinking that the VFW only helps combat veterans. Well, that's not so. VFW helps all veterans, whether they've been to war or not, whether they've been to just basic training and back. We're here to help them as well. But I have a couple of guys here I was going to have speak, and I'm going to let them speak. I have Archie Smith, our service officer, and he's actually the service officer all over the Bay Area for other groups as well. And then Mike Miakovich, our senior vice commander of the post. When people think of the VFW or hear the VFW, they think of me. And because I mean, I bounce all over the place and I get calls every day for this or for that to help somebody with their rents or work on their houses and stuff like that. But they don't see these guys in the background when somebody's calling for claim work because the VA kicked them out and won't help them. Archie Smith is our service officer, was a DAV service rep for 15 years as a supervisor all over the United States, and is probably the best claims person to help any veteran with. So with that, Archie, I'm going to give it to you.
Just so you guys know, my biggest thing in the community is to bring veterans and the community together. Just by a show of hands, how many of us here actually have a family member or a friend that is in the military or was in the military?
Stand up, be recognized.
So when you look at that and when you look at those number of hands, we all actually are a family, okay? And that memorial building that you see there, we want you guys to direct your family and your friends to that building. There are service organizations that are there that are actually in place to help them get to the next level, whether that be just to volunteer and to be a part of something else, or whether that be to actually understand what's going on with their VA claim, which is kind of what I help people do. Just in the last 2 months, I think I've helped in this community at least 40 veterans obtain their benefits. And these are veterans that when I was a paid employee, I would have never saw, because I was sitting in an office and people were coming in and this and that. These guys, I actually, and ladies, I actually met because they needed help, because they didn't get what they deserved the first 3 or 4 times of applying. And just sitting down with them and actually being able to help them through, we were able to get more people. And what I want from you guys is to actually invite people to the Veterans Memorial Building. Invite veterans to that building. You guys come out to that building. Whenever you see something on our Facebook page that shows that we're doing something, we're actually doing it for the community. I actually barbecue as well. Archie's Smoke and Barbecue Meats, Archie's S&Q, and I do a lot of catering for free for a lot of veterans events and just a lot of people in general, anybody. And when we throw something up on that Facebook page, come on out and show your support and bring one of those people that you guys raised your hands to represent, because maybe I myself or somebody in this post can help them get to a better place in their lives. This guy right here, Mike Miakovich, he's our senior vice commander, and he's a super electrician. But I was able to help him get to the next step when he wasn't able to get there. And now he's able to help run his own business and be a part of this community and actually help others in the community instead of working for someone else. So, there's a lot of things out there for veterans, but the community has to pull those veterans in. And you guys actually hurt just as bad as we do, because you're taking care of us when we come back, okay? I'd like to welcome and bring in Mike and let him speak about what he does for the community and what he does as far as just helping veterans in their homes. Because like I said, I help veterans with claims and cooking and food and things, but he and Steve and the other ones, they go in their homes and actually repair things, and this is veterans and regular civilians, not just veterans. This is Mike Makovich, Senior Vice Commander.
So one of the things we do in the community is we do a lot of outreach with veterans that can't afford to do projects on their homes and things. I mean, I just don't only do electrical stuff, but me and Steve and a lot of other veterans within our community, our organization, we actually go out and physically, help a veteran out by fixing their homes up, fixing their electrical problems, leaky roofs. There was a gentleman in Bethel Island last year, or actually it was last year there, and he was an older gentleman, World War II vet, had a trailer that was leaking like crazy. The VA itself was trying to help him out. He wouldn't allow them to actually do anything for him. And we went out there and kind of talked to him and ended up putting a roof on his trailer for him because he didn't want to leave his home. And that was put an air conditioner in there for him. And until he ended up going to hospice, I mean, he got to enjoy his life the way he wanted to because of different things that we do on helping veterans out. And if anybody's, knows any veterans that need some help, please send them out our way. We're more than willing to help them out, doing anything, whether it be wheelchairs, wheelchair ramps, things like that. I mean, we do it all. So I just want to pass it over to Tony Vila, which is our adjutant of the post.
I think these gentlemen here covered most of the stuff here. I mean, I've got into the VFW after going through a couple different veterans organizations, and actually Archie helped me with my claim with Agent Orange, and I've seen the work that they did and what this group does and what we do now for helping veterans, helping with their rent, helping them with getting jobs and so forth. So that's basically the reason why I joined the VFW, because it's an organization that's out there that's helping veterans. Some of these other organizations, they're there, but like you say, we do a lot of work. And Mike and myself, you'll see us around probably on the color guard in different events here in the city of Brentwood. And thank you.